Hi, it's Joan, and welcome back to another Peaceful Easy Healing tip, trick, tool, or technique for self-care. And my topic today it's going to end up being something I wasn't really planning for, but I'm practicing what I preach and I'm being an observer in my own life. And as I approached my kitchen, I saw that my kitchen countertop was an absolute disaster. So what I'm talking about today is the element of overwhelm and clutter, and the fact that when we are in the state of overwhelm, and clutter happens to be the issue, we are then looking at not being able to be productive, we can't be efficient, we can't be effective. Clutter actually everything has energy. So the clutter actually is a very, very dense energy. And so it gets in the way of our being able to think clearly, be productive, be creative, and so on and so forth. So all of the talk now about the power of decluttering is something that you might want to consider if that's something that's going on in your life. And it could be from decluttering a closet to cleaning out a drawer to cleaning up your office. And in my case right now, it's about cleaning up my kitchen counter. So let me take you on a quick tour of what's going on with my kitchen counter. And this all happened, I don't know how it all happened, but it did. So what we have on my kitchen countertop right now is a bottle of Lysol that is certainly not in the place where it's supposed to be. And directly behind that, I have a empty roll from an empty tube from a roll of toilet paper. And you might be saying, why is that there? And I'm going to tell you it's for a future art project. This morning when I was doing my recycling, I found that, and that's like in a treasure hunt because I can use that for an art project later on. And as we walk around the rest of this countertop, over there I've got things that I'm working on the technology side, figuring out how that works. And then I've got my notepad and notes from a meeting that I was in today, followed by a pile of mail that I brought in just a little bit ago, followed by, right now, right, what you're looking at in the forefront is a wind spinner that I abandoned that this morning because there was just too much to take on to get the little sail on it. And that's sitting on top of paperwork from a yesterday meeting. And there's my purse in the midst of that, and there's my teacup from this morning, and more mail is over there. And then beyond that, of course, is my computer. And then beyond that also are some things that need to go back to Amazon. And hey, guess what? There's my key, or my keys for my car and my house and whatever else. So needless to say, there is lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff that's going on or not going on my kitchen counter. And what we're looking at, I sometimes call that the hummingbird process, whereby where we go about, and because there's so much that we're looking at and taking in at one time, we pick up something, we spend 30 seconds with it maybe, we put it back down, we pick up something else, just like a hummingbird goes from flower to flower to flower. So let's talk about what happens with all this clutter and what the self-care tip for today is. I'll be right back.